engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
The Cavaliers leading by 9.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Irving can't get it to go.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Brooks, an easy layup after coming off the pick. Brooks has got his second bucket of the night.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
The drive by Brooks, trying to find Mirotic, gets it to him. Inside. Here's Gasol.
He's still looking for his first points of the game.
And nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5. Irving with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Brooks against Irving. And there's the defensive 3-second call. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Love wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year, for the chance to get Love.
Bulls trail by 12. Snell kicks to Brooks. Mirotic, a screen on Irving. They get it again. Mozgov with the block.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Butler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Irving passes to LeBron. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Irving, beyond the arc. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists in the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Seven seconds left now here in the second. And Love has it in the corner and stolen by Mirotic. And so that brings the first half to a close. Cavaliers lead by 15. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, I have Derrick Rose, and Derrick, you guys were scoring pretty nicely as a unit here tonight. How do you facilitate that?
Just be more efficient. I'm taking less shots, making sure that I make my shots and take my time on the offensive end and get people involved in the game.
Thank you, Derrick. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and also 3 steals. He put last game's performance behind him, doing some nice work in the opening period tonight. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Barbecue chicken. They were completely overmatched in the low post. I couldn't believe the amount of points they allowed in the paint. Wow, I thought I was out there scoring, playing basketball. They got to switch things up, get some different matchups because they are getting eaten alive. Barbecue chicken.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
A lot of action from Irving. 15 points and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
Bulls trail by 15. At small and power forward, it's Dunleavy and Gasol. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's Noah in at the center. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. Gasol. Offensive rebound. Rose, that's good. Rose has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Bulls.
They have got to put a body on him because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Irving dishes to Mozgov. And he slams it one-handed.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving.
Down low, here's Noah. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Now here's Irving. 15 points in the game. Bank shot, no good.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Noah, the shot's good on the assist by Butler. That's now 8 points for Joakim Noah.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Cleveland leading by 11. Here's LeBron.
That athletic.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Free throw drops for James.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
Rose, that's good. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
James, that's a 2-pointer. And Cleveland again with the bucket. Well, Clark, you look at LeBron's career averages right now around 27, 7, and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats.
Now here's Shumpert. James misses. Rose with the ball. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Irving. And Butler sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Irving kicks to Mozgov. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The drive by James.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Pau Gasol. And stolen by Butler. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And Rose wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his third assist on the night. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's Dellavedova. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. There's the screen. There's a screen by Noel. 6 on the shot clock. He took good advantage of that screen. And that's now 18 points for Kyrie Irving.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Chicago was as strong as they would have hoped for last season at home in the United Center. A lot of big wins for them here.
Yeah, and despite all the injuries, they go 27-14 at home, and that helped to assure them of home court in the first round of the playoffs.
Here's Dellavedova. Now the dish to Irving. Pass to LeBron. And he jams it with authority.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
You know, you look back on the Bulls' record last year with 27 home wins. That's pretty solid. Same exact total as they had the year before. They haven't gone below 500 at home since 2008.
Now here's Butler. Right side Rose. No good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Feeds it to Noel. In the corner, Irving with it. Lets it fly from 18. Another miss by Irving.
And a big part of why the Bulls are tough at home is this crowd. I mean, sold out every game last season. Led the league in total attendance for 6 straight seasons, averaging over 21,000 fans per game.
And the Bulls making a change here. Mirotic is checked in. That's good from Joakim Noah.
And, you know, guys, Taj Gibson now is 6 full seasons in the NBA. Already 30 years old. Seems like just yesterday he was being drafted.
Getting back to Gibson, he was one of the oldest college freshmen in the country at age 21. Played 3 years at USC. Then he was one of the oldest players in the 2009 draft, even though he declared as a junior.
Yeah, I think the NBA is the only profession where it hurts you to have a lot of experience coming out, you know, because that's one reason why he did drop. I mean, had he been a couple years younger, with his length and athleticism, he very well could have been a top 10 pick. But I tell you what, the Bulls are happy that he wasn't.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Irving. James outside, takes the 3. That's a 2 from Smith. And the shot falls short this time. Bulls trail by 12. Gibson the screen. Outside Rose. Gibson setting up.